Welcome to my channel, Freckled Mom. I'm Devin. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some DIY and updates for your outdoor living space. It's also a collaboration. I'll tell you about that in a minute, but let's get started with the projects. Now this is an adorable rug that I made. You're going to need 3 colors. And these are just 2 Dollar Tree mats, and I colored it first with spray paint. And I did the lightest color of the 3 colors I chose. Now I'm going to lay down the tape. And you put down 1 space-saving piece of tape, and then you're going to pull that up once you get that 3rd piece down. And you're going to keep going. So you'll do 1 piece of tape, the space saver, another piece of tape, and then keep going. And I just used that space saver piece of tape over and over. I just kept pulling it up and using it again. So now you're ready for your 2nd color, the darker color, but not the darkest. And you're gonna spray paint that right over your duct tape. I did 2 coats. I didn't let it dry between. Now go ahead and pull all that tape up. You don't need to wait for it to be dry. Now go through and do that tape the same way you did it before, but change the direction. So put the tape down, put a spacer piece, and then put your 3rd piece of tape. Go through and use that same color again and go over the new pieces of duct tape. This time keep that duct tape down, but go ahead and change the direction and put new duct tape on top of that duct tape, if that makes sense, but you can see what I'm doing. Now it's time to spray with our last color. Again, I did 2 coats. And now my favorite part, pulling up all the tape. I think this came out so adorable and super easy, and you could do whatever color you want, but I'm planning on using this as the base to layer my rugs. I had originally seen this from Glue Guns and Roses. She did a great explanation, and I just love how this came out. I love the look, and I think it's perfect to start my porch renovation. So this is a collaboration with some amazingly talented ladies. We have the Redheaded Scrapper, DIY from House to Home, Pat's Homecraft, and the host, Simple Roots, Simple Living. Check out the description for their links. These are some rain boots I had gotten from a thrift store. Now, I have done this project with real flowers before, but I definitely wanted to try it with some fake flowers. I picked some white ones and some blue ones, and different sizes and different heights. I thought it was gonna look really nice, and I had no idea what I was doing, so I decided just to hot glue it right to the boot. And I think it came out great, but if you have any advice on how to do this, if I did it wrong, please let me know in the comments. But like I said, this was my first time and it came out just fine. And I wanted to have the buckle showing on the outside, so I tried to layer the flowers that way. I love these rain boot planters, and if you were to buy them online or in stores, like, they are so expensive. Like I said, I got these boots from a thrift store for like $6. You could use boots that are all beat up, or maybe boots that your kids have grown out of, or if you happen to find boots on the side of the road. I do go and do the exact same thing for the 2nd boot. You could do it with just 1 boot, but I wanted to do it for both, and I think it came out super cute. I did try to hot glue them together, and that didn't really work, so I just threw them out like that, and I hope the wind doesn't take them. They are super cute. I love how they look. I just think they are so sweet and so easy. You could fill up the boot if you wanted to, but I think it's cute as is. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, hey. On my channel, I do a lot of DIY, gifts and decor, Dollar Tree crafts, and thrift flipping. If you like these kind of videos, please consider subscribing and joining our family. Don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified for every new video. Let's jump right into project number 3. This was super simple and super adorable. I had gotten these candle holders from a thrift store, and then I picked out some flowers that I wanted to use and some herbs and some brown paper and some twine. Now I start just by getting all the flowers ready. I started to cut them and realized I could just pull them off, and this is just a little bit of baby's breath. Again, nothing really matched or went together. I just found some flowers. I had some singles, and I thought all white would look really nice with the green and the brown paper and that gold. And I do end up taking the little plastic piece off the end of those flowers, so everything's kind of the same size. But it really doesn't matter. It's however you want your flowers to look. Now this herb arrangement I had gotten from Michael's. I had gotten it 50% off, 40% off, and I've already used it for 3 different projects, and I still have tons left over. So definitely well worth it. Now these are some rectangles I cut out of just regular brown craft paper, and I'm just laying out the flowers, and I tucked it up first, and then I rolled around the edges, kind of like a baby wrap, and then I hot glued it onto the back just so it would stay still. My idea is to stick it into the candle holder holes on the candle holder. And I just glued some of the flowers if they seem like they were a little loose. I only did that on a few of them because most of them I wrapped up pretty tightly. And then I go through with a little bit of twine, and I just make a little simple sweet bow, and I thought it was just the perfect addition. You don't have to do this. You could do ribbon. You could leave it. I just think it looks super cute like that. Some of them didn't fit into the candle holder, so I did have to go through and hot glue the actual flower arrangement to my candle holder, and it held and it worked just fine. Now I go through and I do this for all 6 of them. There's 6 candle holders. So I made 6 different flower arrangements all the same way, tucking up the middle first and then wrapping the sides just like you would a newborn swaddle. I am in love with how these came out. I love the flowers. I love the gold. I love the brown paper. I think it just looks so simple, but so pretty. It is just perfect for any spring decor. Okay, so this is a stool my sister had given me years ago. I took off that pink fabric and I painted the legs in my chalk paint linen white after I primed it. I've never used this paper before, but this is Tim Holtz collage paper. It's very thin, like tissue paper, and you're going to Mod Podge this on. Well, at least that's what I did. I cut these off to go on the legs that I had painted white, and I cut them in all these little pieces, but I really needed a lot of them. Now I'm just going on each leg. I put some Mod Podge down first, and then I put the paper right over that Mod Podge, and I smooth it out with my fingers, and then I just keep going with the Mod Podge and my brush, and I rub it down, I smooth it with my finger, and I just keep going all the way around. I do it on the bottom of the paper, and then I also do it on the top of the paper. I go and do this for all of them. So some of them were a little easier than others, only because how I cut it. I think if I had cut them all bigger, it would have been easier. So the smaller ones seem to want to rip a little bit or just not fit very great. So definitely next time I'm going to do bigger chunks of paper instead of cutting them so small. All in all, this paper was super easy to use and it was so pretty, and I ordered 3 different designs, so I cannot wait to try them all. Once I was done with all the placement of the paper, I did go through and I Mod Podge over the entire thing. So all 4 legs, I just went through and Mod Podged everything. I'm definitely not a seamstress. I am very new to this. I've done it on a couple of cushions, but here I am with my canvas and I just stapled down along the bottom and then I tucked the extra around the legs. I had originally cleaned it all up. I had taken all the tacks out and I went to Joann Fabrics and I found the exact same tacks. So here's my husband. He's helping me out. You guys know how I am with hammers, not the best. So I showed him where I wanted them and he helped me out, and I think these gave it such a cute little detail, and I'm so glad that I ended up going this route with the tacks. I think it is super cute. I think I did pretty well for probably like my 5th upholstering job. But like I said, I'm not a seamstress, but it came out so cute and I think it is just so perfect, and I'm putting it on my deck as a little spot to sit down to take off your boots. And there it is outside, and I think it is just perfect. So here is the last project today. This actually is a quick outdoor update. No video. I just took that old chair I had and I gave it some new life. I spray painted it with my favorite Rust-Oleum heirloom white. I gave it about 3 to 4 coats. I did both chairs, and then I went to the store and I got some cute cushions. So here I am. I'm just cleaning up my deck. I had sprayed it down a little bit. I have a wraparound deck, and right here I am just doing the front, and you're gonna see I am just laying everything out. These cushions are super cute. I wanted a shabby chic kind of vintage feel, and I'm definitely getting there. I'm not there yet, but next video you guys will see I have some more updates, and I think they are super cute and super easy. Anybody can do this. And I just love how everything is coming together. I have some of my old decorations, and I'm just laying it out where I think it looks cute. And of course my harpoon, because we're nautical. Why not have a harpoon? Down in the comments, please let me know your favorite DIY today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys back for more outdoor space updates next video. Don't forget, this was a collaboration. Here they all are. Their links are down in the description, so make sure you head over to their channel. On Friday, I have an open challenge with Teresa B DIY, Bloom with Creativity. If you want to be part of it, send me a message. There's still time, and I'll see you guys on Friday.